Hi guys, welcome back to Laila's Home Cooking. On today's episode, I want to show you how I make another recipe of rasgulla, and this one I call my milk powder rasgulla. For the ingredients, let me take you for the ingredients. For the sugar syrup, I got some water, granulated sugar, just few cardamom pods. We're just gonna leave this on the side for now, and then in this plate here I have full cream milk powder. I got some baking soda, not baking powder, I'm using baking soda. Cardamom powder, this is just 1 teaspoon. It does looks a lot, but this is 1 teaspoon. And then we got some plain flour, some whole milk liquid. You just gotta take a few tablespoons of milk and then stir it in warm water so it can dissolve properly. So I'm just gonna take a spoon and I'm gonna mix all of this. Okay guys, this is my Gulaab Jamun recipe 2, my milk powder Gulaab Jamun, and I did said rasgulla. I don't know where is my mind. And we also need some vegetable ghee, and this is not melted, I'm just using it as is. Remember, if you melt the ghee and then you take about 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons, it's not gonna be the same as you take like 1 tablespoon without melting like this. It's not the same. So please check the ingredients. The full written ingredient in details will be in the description box down below. So please check this and just follow the ingredients, the amount of ingredient, and I'm gonna try to put everything in cups and in grams as well. So over here we have already mixed our milk powder, cardamom powder, and plain flour, and also baking soda. So now I'm gonna add only 1 tablespoon for now. I'm gonna save some for later, the ghee, and then the full cream milk liquid. We're gonna add this little by little. We're not gonna add all of them, all the milk liquid at once, because we may get this batter too wet. Then it's gonna be like a problem to roll them into Gulaab Jamun. So just add little by little until we form a dough. And now I'm gonna switch by hand. I have already washed my hand, and now we're just gonna mix this until it become a dough. Okay guys, now you can see that this is sticky. It's a sticky dough, and now we're gonna just take a little bit of the ghee, and then we're just gonna add the ghee to your hand, and then try to roll the dough into, like, form it into a ball. Okay, and then you will see it's not gonna be that much sticky as it was. Okay, just like you're kneading a dough, just do that way, and this is going to be very smooth, very soft. Smells is so good in here. You guys know that I love the smell of cardamom powder, especially it's fresh grinded. Oh my goodness, it is so good in here. And now we're just gonna set these on the side, and then I'm gonna take this plastic wrap, I'm gonna wrap this plate, and then we're just gonna leave this dough for about 10 minutes or 15 minutes. In the meantime, we are going to the stove and make the sugar syrup, and in the meantime this dough will be set, and by the time we already made the syrup, and this dough will be like enough to hold and roll it into Gulaab Jamun. I have a saucepan here over medium-high heat. To that, I'm gonna add my water, my sugar, and the cardamom pods, and then we're gonna let this boil. Okay, now it's been over 10 minutes. It's about 15 minutes and the syrup is boiling. I'm gonna just squeeze half of lemon, about half tablespoon, and then we're gonna turn the heat off and also remove this from the heat and just set it on a side. Okay, so now while our syrup is resting, now the dough is ready. Now we can roll this into gulab jamun. Just unwrap this, and I also have the leftover ghee on a side, just to, you can put a little bit on your hand if you feel like it's sticky, but the dough should be fine. You see, now it's set, it's not sticky anymore. So this is going to be like a teeny tiny gulab jamun, not as my first one that is already on my YouTube channel that I have posted last year. Yeah, it's been over a year, or probably about a year. So now you have to press it a little bit to get the shape. I'm on my last one. I'm doing this a little bit, not too big, but not really small. I think this is a good size. And so this is done, and in the meantime you're gonna preheat the oil. Oil is preheating over low heat, and you don't want to wait for the oil to get too hot. It's getting hot, but it's not that like the boiling hot. This is how the oil should be when you add your gulab jamun to fry, just like that. You guys can see it's not making noise, it's not splitting. The oil is calm, and this is how you know you're gonna add your gulab jamun. We want this to fry over low heat from start to finish. It's been 1 minute. Now you're gonna take a fork and you're gonna move this around. Now you guys can see there is a light golden brown color already forming on the gulab jamun. This is how we're gonna fry this on the very low heat, and then move them around, like all of them, time to time, until you get a nice golden brown color. This gulab jamun is looking beautiful already. I want this to fry a little bit more. I want a little bit more golden brown color, but this is fine. It's already cooked. It's been frying since 7 minutes already. So if you can remove it just like that and set it on a plate that I have lined with paper towel, but I want this to get a little bit more golden brown color, and then I'm gonna remove it. Okay, so now this is perfect for me. I like this color. I think this is the best color for gulab jamun. And now you're gonna remove this. I have already removed some. Just make sure the oil, we have to let the oil drain maximum, as much as we can. And then I'm gonna turn my heat off and then set them on a tray. Okay, so now I have my sugar syrup ready here. I have a tray. I have my gulab jamun that I already fried, and now I'm gonna do this in two batches, 2 times. Put them in the syrup. We're gonna leave this gulab jamun in the syrup for half a minute. Take a spoon, stir them in the syrup. Come close. Make sure you stir them. Put the syrup on top. We're gonna leave this like that for half a minute. Okay guys, so this is not the same gulab jamun as I made last year. You're not gonna see the crack. That is like the traditional one in Mauritius, like mine traditional one. So this one is a little bit different, but very, very good, very tasty. You guys gonna try this and let me know. You can also post your picture, your food picture on my Instagram account, which is down below. You can just get the link. Okay, so now that is good. Half a minute already. And now let's set them on the plate. Smells is elaichi. You guys know I love cardamom powder. I'm gonna try to break this into half, and I want you to come close and check the inside. One of my favorite Gulaab Jamun, sweet. You guys have another recipe for Diwali. Make it, let me know how did it turn. Written ingredient is down below in the description box. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye.